Girlfriend joked that she would poke holes in my condoms, making me lose all physical interest in her. I finally dumped her because it felt like my only option, but now I wonder if I overreacted. I am 23 and my ex is 25, and we were together for just under 8 months and we just clicked. Got along like a house on fire from the moment we met. We had a lot in common, from our morals, to our goals, to our taste in music. My family loves her, probably more than they do me. Mom wanted a daughter so bad she couldn't stand it growing up. She had 4 sons before she gave up. It was probably 3 months ago now that we had been on the couch while I watched a movie and she scrolled TikTok. Speaking of showing me videos, she showed me one of a man holding his son and dancing to a song. She laughed and said something about how good I would look as a dad, which was pretty weird considering, as far as I knew, both of us were child-free by choice. God knows I am. I tried to take it as a joke and mentioned that it was too bad. So sad she would never know. I thought she would respond something about how there's nothing sad about avoiding it or something. She has never given me indication before this that she wanted children, and she started giggling like this, evil giggle, and said something like, "I don't know. It only takes one broken condom." In this like sing-song voice that I'm not even joking gave me effing goosebumps. The implication was clear in her tone. Like, was she making a joke about poking holes in condoms? To me? For real? I tried to laugh it off, but it made me so effing uncomfortable. Like skin-crawling levels of skeeve the F out. And after that, my sexual interest for her was entirely gone. It's like I processed her as a threat or something. To be entirely honest, my libido in general is entirely gone. Still hasn't come back. It feels like it's hibernating or something, until the scary lady is gone. I know what you're thinking, why didn't you communicate? And I tried, like a couple times, but when she said, "Oh my God, I was kidding you, big baby," but never denied that the joke was about that. I dropped it and stopped bringing it up. I didn't think it was worth the fight at that point, because while I still do care about her, like a lot, I do not feel comfortable even going to sleep around her. And there is no way that is going to mesh with a healthy relationship. If there's no trust, there's no relationship. That's how I feel, right? So, I broke up with her, and when I told her, I said it was because I really needed to focus on myself. Didn't see a point in telling her then. It would have just pissed her off. As is, she seemed to take it in stride, not angry or concerningly upset. So that's good. My family is more heartbroken than I am, and I haven't been great. They're begging me to reconsider, not that I would, especially considering there's no way in hell I'm telling them anything. My mother would be beside herself. Think grandchildren, please, son. Give me grandchildren. But more than that, I know even my dad, who doesn't care about grandchildren and recognizes that he's more likely to get them from my younger siblings, would call me out for overreacting. So, they got the same story she did. It's frustrating, because I know it's no big deal and a joke, but it had also been upsetting or sad. I know I'm overreacting, but in the moment, it felt like my only option, and I really don't want to take it back even if I am. I know you may think I'm paranoid, and I probably am, but I just could not stop thinking about it. After she told that joke, I think it was going to end one way or another. So I'm glad it ended on decent terms instead of trying to stay and fix everything until I hated her. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, but like I said, no one to talk to about this because being unreasonable is like a criminal arrest, and I'm trying to avoid another of that particular black mark on my reputation. Best comments. This really sucks. I'm a child-free woman, and this would freak me out if I had a partner who did this. Unwarranted advice. Get a vasectomy if you're sure you don't want kids. It sounds like your reaction doesn't come only from this situation. It must have been built up somehow. Because if you really felt safe with her, this joke wouldn't be a big deal for you. If it was a joke, the appropriate response from your ex should have been, "I'm sorry I made you uncomfortable with what I thought was a joke," not doubling down and saying it wasn't a big deal. I don't think you overreacted. Get a vasectomy and go to the required checkups. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone or even have a valid reason to end a relationship. It's your life. Yeah, a vasectomy is the plan now, or the life of a monk if I don't. I know I need to, and I'm gonna, but I don't love the idea of surgery on my balls, regardless of how non-invasive it is. Update, 47 days after the first post. Well, I never ever thought I would update, but I have one. LOL. This isn't much of an update, but I can say that I did end up telling my friends more about the breakup after I found out my ex is trying for a baby with her new boyfriend, also her ex. Also, I wasn't stalking her to get this information. I live in a small town, and two of my friends came to me and told me. They said they didn't want me to find out from someone else, but I didn't really care outside of the relief that now I was sure that she wasn't pregnant during the breakup, something that had been giving me nightmares. They calmed down. Apparently, both of them thought I would react badly to the information and spiral or something. Whatever. I know a lot of people said I had taken a joke and overreacted, was a cruel-hearted and evil misogynist trying to control her body and everything else, but this just confirmed to me that she was never joking. I mean, it's been a little over 2 months since the breakup, and she went back to her ex and she's trying to have a baby. I'm not angry at her anymore, not at all. In fact, I'm happy for her, because if this is what she wants, good for her. I just wish she could have told me sooner, so as to not waste either of our times.